Morning everyone, it is Donna from Finding Your Own Magic. I thought I'd come on here today because people ask me occasionally, like, why am I always in my car when I film these videos and all of that stuff? And it turned into a very simple answer and then a more complex spiritual answer. So I thought I'd share both with you. The very simple answer is I have 2 young children and the car is the place where I get space to have intuitive thoughts and guidance come to me. That's a really simple answer. I have a short drive to work, thankfully, and a lot of times I'll be driving and I'm like, the well's dry today, and then just when I'm about to get to work, something pops in and I'm like, oh, there's the message, there it is today. So it's kind of giving me that space to let my mind relax for those messages to come through. And the more complex spiritual answer is, I don't think this was necessarily conscious at the time, but it's become a thing for me where I just allow this, like the guidance to come through. And I just trust that what I meant to say will come through in the moment. Whoever's meant to hear it will hear it. And that's it. And relying on that total intuition, total trust of just kind of coming on here and saying what needs to be said in the moment. And 99.9 of these are one take, one shot, boom, because I don't have time to do anything else. It's funny because I love to edit film and I've always like, oh, I need something to edit. And then I do these videos and I'm like, I don't have time. I just want to post them and be done and move on. And that too, like I don't go back and watch them very rarely because I never wanted to get into that criticizing space of this should have been clearer, I should have looked different, this should have been just different. Like I just wanted to not have any of that sort of going around. So this is also leaning into intuition, trusting whatever is meant to be said, and then not kind of going back and second guessing myself. So kind of developing a lot of self-trust in this has been a really big part of this process, which is funny because I didn't really even think about it till someone asked me recently about it. So I think it's a very cool thing of kind of teaching yourself how to trust yourself and trust what's trying to come through. And I often think, should these be more professional? Should they look different? Should I have a better background, better lighting, and all those things? Because I get those sun patches on my face at times. And it's just like, this is just what it is. This is just my normal life at this moment. If I choose to make it more professional at some point, great. But right now, this is my thinking space and this is where my thoughts come through, and I'm just gonna lean into that and trust it and go with it instead of waiting for it to be perfect. And I think that might be a good message today. So just thought I'd share that with you. Hope that gave you a little insight into my front seat philosophy, and hope you enjoy that. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Mwah.